Hello and welcome to the Rusted Brush. Today I got a special video for you guys today. We're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Empire Soldiers Regiment. This kit is from the 6th edition era of Warhammer Fantasy. Now this is sealed. I paid a lot of money for this, but you know what? It was totally worth it because this kit is really cool and I'm really excited to share this with you guys. So let's start opening it up. But before that, I actually want to take a look at that artwork. This is by Karl Kapinski. I know he's going through a tough time. I forget exactly what, but there is some sort of donation going on, and I think he's doing a lot better than he was before. But yeah, this artwork means a lot to me. It was just so iconic when I was first getting into Warhammer. This was around the same era as when I got into Warhammer Fantasy, and yeah, it just means a lot. It just really traditional looking and everything. Like, it belongs in a museum or something, this art piece. Yeah. Anyways, enough of that. Let's start opening this up. And I'm really excited to open this up. Who knows? When's the last time you've seen a sealed box from like the early 2000s like this? There we go. No going back now. We open the seal. Oh, man. Sorry about the camera angle there. Let's look at the back for a second too. You know, just look at those colors and everything. And I miss the old containers that were like this, the old Citadel containers. Man, brings back some good memories. Yeah, let's get this bad boy open though. I'm gonna try and be careful here too because I'm gonna be saving the box for just collector reasons. You know, it's a good looking box and just brings some nostalgia out. Alright, a bunch of the bases broke out, but that's okay. Alright, we got nothing else in there. So let's put the box to the side now and let's take a look at these sprues. We got some nice shields. Alright, and a fun fact, you can actually, on these sprues, you can see the date when they were first made. So they were in 1998. This doesn't mean that this was printed in 1998, it just means that this was first made in 1998. So we got a few of these shields. I think we get 3, maybe, no, we should get more than that. Looks like we get 4. Yeah, we have 4 of these shields, sprues. They're pretty cool. I like that the options we can choose from the skull, the cross, the eagle, but also you can just fill in with some putty on those little dots there and just make your own design. Keep them plain if you wanted to. Plenty of bases. We're not going to really go over that. And we've got the different arm choices and bodies and legs here. Let's just try and clean this up. Ooh, and we got a catalog. We'll look at that last. For now, let's look at the weapon arms and bodies. So it looks like we get 4 of these sprues as well. And again, we got a date here. This came out in 1997. So this is pre-6th edition. I remember the older kit, they usually had them painted in blue uniform. I remember, like fully blue. It looked kind of weird on the Barks art, I remember. And also the older kit did not come with this command sprue that we'll take a look at later on. But back to this sprue. Gives us 4 options for different arms and sleeves with halberds. And we get different halberd types as well, which is nice. And then we got sword and shield arms, or not even shield, just arms. I guess that could just be not holding anything in particular. That might look a little weird though. Probably look better with the shields on them. And we can really tell the Lanzknecht influence on the Empire with these kits, with the slashes and puffs. But also the weapons is kind of like, I believe it's called a Katzbalger. It kind of looks like that. Yeah. And here are the bodies that we get. We get a few armored and breastplates, and then a few with jerkins on them. Now let's move on to the legs and head sprue. Now we get a few different options as well. Again, we get these nice puffed slashed legs, and then we get a few heads. Let's see if we can get that to focus a little better. Maybe not. Alright, well, we have a few different types of heads, some with skull caps, some with the classic like lance neck type hat, a bergenette. We get a hat with nothing on it, and I think it's meant to go on probably this guy with the beard here. Camera, please focus for me. And it's not doing its greatest, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, some nice head choices here. And then we have a few extra bits here. Some tassets, some plumes, a sword and scabbard, and this flask-like thing. I'm not exactly sure what that's supposed to be honest. If you know what that is, comment down below to let me know. And let's move on to the command sprue. And this command sprue is pretty cool. So we've got a few head choices here. We've got some nice feathered bearded guy here. And then this one has a skull cap and a mean looking face for sure. And then if we turn it around, we have, let me see if we can focus there. This guy with an eye patch and nice feathered cap. And then this one with a sallet, and you can put a visor on that sallet, of course, too, which is a nice feature. We also get some nice musician. We got a drum kit, some bits for a banner holder, and a sword arm, and it's fully armored as well, which is really cool. Again, we get a unique piece of breastplate and another jerkin there. Some cool legs. This one is meant for a horse rider, so if you have a spare horse, you can put him on that, and you can give him this lance as well. I think that's what it was meant for, because I think this came in the 6th edition starter set, the Orcs vs. Empire one, and I think that came with one warhorse for whatever reason, I guess for your captain, which is kind of funny, because I don't think you would want to run him alone, but it looked cool, so who cared? And this is for the banner. This was a kind of a unique banner, actually, for the time, too, because you had this big piece of flag here, and you just glued it to the side here. And for that time period, that was pretty unique. I'm trying to think of the other plastic flags at the time, and they were usually all downward going. Like the flag would go down this way. They weren't jutting out as much to the side, if that makes sense. I'm rambling a little bit, so I apologize. And then let's take a look at this catalog last. And this, I'm sure, will give us a blast to the past here. The mail order starter pack. And so yeah, you could get a few paints. I don't remember if it came with miniatures or not. I thought it came with one, but maybe it came with 3, I guess. A little like hobby catalog to tell you how to paint them and stuff. I mean, that was back in the day. It was what? Here are the prices here. 10 US, 15 Canadian, 5 pounds, 15 Australian. Man, and you'd have to do your credit card stuff on that? That's so funny. Man. Different kind of era, right? Oh man, it's showing the 5th edition starter here too. This isn't even the 6th edition one. So this came with Bretonnians versus Lizardmen. I never had this. I know I didn't start. I was way too young at the time. I started in the 6th edition, like I said earlier. But man, that's a cool starter set, I have to say. And then this is the 3rd edition 40k one, Black Templars versus Dark Eldar. That is cool in my opinion. 4th edition 40k is my favorite edition, but that's a discussion for another video. Anyways, I thought it'd be cool to unbox that, show you guys what that kind of packaging was like and whatnot. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing with these models, to be honest with you. I got it on a whim. But if you guys have any ideas what I should exactly do, how I should paint them, I was thinking using them for my stallion army, but I'm not exactly sure what I should count them as. Maybe mercenaries or something from the Empire. But this was a different kind of format of video. Let me know what you think. Take care, everyone.